Well, I remember the two checkpoints there, the customs and the guards, and for the local people it was a big disruption in their whole daily lives. You know, to get from one place to the other, they had to do a detour, maybe a 10, 20 mile in some cases.
Imagine building a wall from across Scotland, divide Scotland from England, or build a wall along Wales to divide Wales from England. Would people in Wales and England who live along that put up with that? This is what they're attempting to do here.
My family have lived in this area for several hundred years, and we have never in our lifetime seen this area as peaceful and as happy and as economically prosperous as it has become in the last 25 years. So don't play dangerous games with people's livelihood and with the border in Ireland, which has been associated in the past with so much violence and so much misery.
2018 was another difficult year for the Palestinians, with unprecedented pressure in diplomacy, finance and internal affairs, and their issues getting further marginalised in the international community. For a long time, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, or UNRWA, spent more than $1 billion in international donations every year, of which nearly 50% came from the United States. Meanwhile, at least 1/3 of the annual government spending by the Palestinian National Authority, PA, which is more than $3 billion, came from foreign aid, of which the US often accounted for more than half. Washington had been providing aid to ensure the normal operation of UNRWA and PA to avoid chaos. However, the Trump administration has made substantial cuts. After halting the payment of $65 million to UNRWA, in January last year, the share of US financial support for this institution has dropped from 50 to 10%. Even worse, the very existence of UNRWA has been questioned by Israel and the US. The US annual funding for PA has also been cut by 50%. Although China and European countries have increased their share of aid, the consequent huge deficit has caused great difficulties for PA's normal functioning. As for the Palestinian internal affairs, the quasi-state has been divided for 11 years since Hamas took control of Gaza in 2007. Under the mediation of Egypt at the end of 2017, Hamas and PA reached another peace agreement and promised to hold new elections in 2018. However, the rules of the elections have not been formulated, and the last election was held years ago. Donald Trump is a thoroughly anti-establishment US president. Ignoring the previous president's practice of just talking the talk, he not only officially recognized Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, but also moved the US embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. Other countries followed, constituting a huge blow to the Palestinians and dashing the hope of having one city and two capitals. The Israeli-Palestinian peace process was stalled in 2000. During those past years, fundamental changes have taken place in Israeli-Palestinian relations within Palestine and in the attitude of the Arab world towards Palestine. The Palestinian issue has no longer been regarded as the core issue of the Middle East, but merely an underlying one of concern. Arab authorities are now most concerned about how to deal with Iran. To do that, they need to improve relations with Israel. In the process, the Palestinian issues have been further marginalized. Qatar, which provides financial assistance to the Hamas authorities in Gaza, has been alienated and isolated by several Arab countries. All of these factors indicate that the Palestinians will face even greater challenges in 2019, not only from the outside but also from within. If Palestine is still unable to achieve real internal reconciliation this year, hold a new general election, and form an effective coalition government, the Israeli-Palestinian peace talks will not be restored. The reason for that is very simple. The ultimate goal of the Israeli-Palestinian talks is to realize a two-state solution, that is, an Israeli state and a Palestinian state. And that solution can never be reached among three parties. In the absence of internal unity in Palestine, the two-state solution is reduced to an empty slogan of political correctness, and new plans to resolve the Palestinian issues will be proposed. Under such conditions, the deal of the century proclaimed by Donald Trump will never be reached.
我今年75了，我们小时候过年呢，首先第一，没有春节晚会。春节晚会那是从80年代初开始的， 我已经是大概第7次参加春晚了。
第1次知道可以参加春晚的时候，简直太不可思议了。
这是第3次参加春晚，
第2次，
第9次了吧？春晚现在是对于中国人来说，算是一个，我不知道准确不准确，应该算是传统文化了，可以列入到这个行列了。
你可以欣赏它，也可以看。那可能你在干别的时候，你耳朵可能还不听着这个春晚。
我们小时候就是说，首先全家大团圆。那时候生活呢比较贫穷，就等着过年呢穿新衣服。我母亲这一辈，那过年之前那底子做鞋做衣服，累死了。不像现在，我们年年天天穿的衣服，过年没什么区别，想穿什么穿什么。而且吃的那阵儿就盼着肉，盼着这个吃饺子，吃一回精米精面。现在这个你想吃什么吃什么。现在我们中国人的日子越过越好。当然现在还有很多问题，那不怕，哪个国家都有问题，哪个国家都有困难，哪个国家都有坎坷，但是咱们这个坎坷，中国人民团结一心。
万事如意，
恭喜发财，
新年行大运，猪年一切都顺顺利利，开开心心，
事事顺心。
Good luck, good health, good cheer. I wish you a happy Chinese New Year.
Hello everyone, this is Nadeem, and I am an editor at CGTN. Today, I am stepping outside my comfort zone to learn how to make traditional dishes that every family in China serves on Chinese New Year's Eve. They're called lucky food, but what's so lucky about them? Well, I'm about to find out.
So I'm in the kitchen today with Ting Ting and Hei Mai. Thank you for having me. We have the ingredients set in front of us, so let's get cooking. Whenever I go back home, I take sesame oil to my mom as a gift. Oh, that looks like ravioli. Yeah, that's beautiful.
You know, like that's New Year. So it's similar to a coin.
Oh. I have a question. How did you guys decide on the menu? Because I don't think it's random.
The pronunciation of yu, fish, is the same as surplus. Rice cake in Chinese is year up or year better.
What about the pig trough?
Yes. You know, it's a year of pig, right? In Chinese culture, we believe pig is the gold digger.
Ji in Chinese pronounced as Ji Li, which means good luck.
Hey Mai, how would you traditionally celebrate Chinese New Year's Day?
By the day, we make a telephone call. It's like a conference call. We talk some really boring stuff and they make you happy. So
you stick together.
Yeah.
Not physically.
Thank you so much.
Cheers!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Thank you for having us.